Hello, my name's Christopher, and today I'm going to show you how to install btop on Runtipi using Big Bear Runtipi, a third-party app store. So, a little bit about this series, I'm going over home labs, installing things, getting things set up, everything like that. So, if you're interested in that, subscribe, comment, like, and support the channel, and let's get started. I wanted to let y'all know about the Big Bear community. We just launched a community on community.bigbeartechworld.com. It's based on discourse, so go on there, join it, and say hi. So let's get back to your registered programming. So this is what I'll be installing today, btop, and I had somebody on a community ask me to make this a Docker image, so I did. This is the features. It makes it where you can monitor your resources. So easy to use with game-inspired menu system, full mouse support, and that's all working on my Docker image as well. So filter processes, easy switch between sorting options, tree view of processes. So we're going to get to installing it. So this is what you should have at the end of the video. This is a preview of what you should have. So processes, the disk, memory, net, and then CPU. So I'm going to start on Big Bear Runtipi, and there will be a link down in the YouTube description to get to this. And I'm going to go over the search and type btop. And then now you see apps, Big Bear btop right here. So I'm going to go to it. And then the metadata is what's in the app store. So the description, the logo, and then the config.json. So the name of the app, the port that we will use on the host to get to the app. So it's 8302. And then available is true, exposable is true. And then the ID is Big Bear btop. The Tipi version is 16. The version is 003. This is the version of the Docker image. And then the category is utilities. Description, short description, the author of the Docker repos and the Docker image. This software was made by this one right here. So you can go here and see the btop. I just made it into a Docker image. So the source, and then the website, the form fields, which is none, and then supported architecture the Docker image supports is ARM64 and AMD64. I'm going to go with the Docker Compose now. So version 3.7 of the Docker Compose file format is being used. I'm going to set some services, and the first service underneath the services is called Big Bear btop. The container name is going to be called Big Bear btop, and this is so Docker doesn't have to generate a random name. The image is coming off of Docker Hub by default because there's no error before this. This is the Docker image. This is the Docker image tag. And then the container restart policy is set to unless stopped. And then the mount of the volumes. So proc is on the host and on the container, on the host and on the container, on the host and on the container. And then the etc local time on the host and the etc local time on the container. So it's read only. So the port mapping, the app port right here is dynamic. So it's gotten from the config.json over here, this port right here. So 8302. And then on the left side is host. On the right side is the container. So 7681. That's the port that the Docker image will be listening on. So now the networks is Tipi main network, and then the labels right here. So the main traffic, the web router, the web secure, the local domain secure, and the Runtipi managed true is recently a new thing that's required. So that's a little bit about the Docker Compose in Big Bear Runtipi. So I wanted to let you know about the Big Bear Club. You can join it, and it greatly supports this channel, and I very much appreciate it. So if you'd like to join the Big Bear Club, you can go down the YouTube description and go to my Ko-Fi link and join it from there. So let's get back to registered programming. So now I'm going to install btop on my Runtipi. I'm going to go to App Store and then the search over here and type btop. And now you see it right here. So I'm going to click it, and you see the description, the base info, which was in the config.json. I'm going to install now, and I'm going to install. So what this is doing is it's downloading the Docker image off the registry, getting extracted, getting up with Docker Compose underneath because it is using the Docker engine. It's also setting up the network and the volume binds. So now we have it up and running, and it's good to go. So now I'm going to explain the Runtipi UI a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my apps up here, and then btop, and then now you see your actions right here. So you can stop, restart, and open, and you can go to settings right here, and you can expose the app on the internet, update, and you can reset the app. You see the description, the base info. You see the port that you go to get to the app. You can see logs right here. This is great for debugging. You can follow the logs or wrap lines, and then you can say what max lines you want. So that's a little bit about Runtipi's UI. So now I'm going to show you the UI. So I'm going to go to My Apps, and then btop, and then open right here. Click it. Then a down box comes up. So I'm going to click the IP address one. So now we're in btop, and you can see CPU, the menu, options, help, quit, the preset, CPU, info, a memory info, and then a disk info, and then net, and then you can see processes, and you can click on them, and then scroll down, and then you can also select them by hitting return or enter, and then you can see it, the memory of what it's using, that process, so you can filter. So that's a little bit about btop's UI. So I just went over step by step on getting btop running on Runtipi using BigBearClub, a third-party app store. So if you like this tutorial, subscribe, comment, like, and support the channel. And if you have any video suggestions or need community support, you can go into the Big Bear community and join our forum. There's a link in the YouTube description. So stay tuned for more.